Can you let us in on some of the record companies that have offered?
Yeah, I mean, I've had meetings with everybody. You know, I've had meetings with Interscope. I've had talks with Universal Motown, Rockefeller Records, Def Jam. I had a big meeting last week with Koch, Sony, Epic.
Oh yeah.
That looks like a pretty good situation. I don't know. I mean, you know, originally I really wanted to be on Def Jam or Rockefeller, but you know, they got a lot of artists over there right now, and I think that what I have to offer is very unique. You know, it takes somebody who really is trying to break into a mainstream market and understands the power of marketing itself. And I'm not saying Def Jam, Rockefeller does, but I think that maybe they're what they need right now in terms of artists is a little different than where I'm at.
A lot of rap music, it's all about the online hype. You have Soulja Boy, you have other artists, and they just, you know, they see these big names for the record labels and they say, okay, I've had all this internet hype.
Yeah.
This isn't doing anything for me. It just it's a record label name. It's just not getting me any new fans or putting my name out.
You gotta kind of they have to complement each other. You know, the artist has to complement the label and vice versa, because when one is more powerful than the other, then, you know, you either get an artist who like doesn't want to sign to a label because they feel like they have too much to offer, or you get a label who you always want the label to be interested in helping you in the sense of like progressing even further. You don't want them to be coming to you saying, how can we start your career off? Because that's always when it gets a little sticky, I think, with artists. You know, somebody phrased a saying to me, but I forget how it goes right now, or else I'd say it and sound really smart, but I can't remember right now. But it was a really good saying though, and I'll bring it up next time we do an interview for sure.
Yeah, and I'll bring it up next time when we do an interview for sure. Drake, you know, you ain't never hit that motherfucker up. Like, stop, get the fuck out of here. You knew that when you said that shit. Like, that's that mixed nigga shit. Y'all niggas be saying shit, you ain't mean. You know good goddamn well you weren't talking that weirdo motherfucker no more. Plus, it's fucking 11 years ago. He never hit that dude up again. Bet money. Or send me a clip. Shoot. Keep all that. The intro was supposed to end, but I want y'all to see something. I said shit because I'm high. And then I start swinging my hand, and when you combine all of it together, I look like I'm higher than I actually am. I'm not that high, but I'm high. My ducks, my swans, welcome to the pond. My name is Dorian from Group82Music.com, and right here we got Drake talking about the labels that wanted to sign him. This nigga named everybody, every motherfucking body. But I want y'all to see, like, he was actively shopping for a deal. This isn't normal. That's not how it usually works for people. He literally named every single label that was out at that time, and he was actively shopping for a deal because he had inroads into the music industry. Now, when you have inroads into the music industry and you decide to put out music commercially like he did, you're gonna have people who are gonna say, hey, we need to go directly to a label. So for Drake, that was obviously the best decision for going in and signing with a label, because Drake is big, he's massive, he's one of the biggest stars ever. If he was independent, his music would have still been good, but I don't know if he would be as big as he is today. You still hear him talk about the internet and how the labels don't get it and all this stuff, and look at where we are today. Everything's about the internet. If you're not popping on the internet, they don't even give a fuck no more. If you ain't got no followers on Instagram, they don't care. You got no YouTube subscribers, they don't care. You got no streams, they don't care. You gotta have these things in order to get an opportunity now. You need to have social proof, and not on some clout chasing shit, which a lot of them are, as Saweetie said in her tweet. Her label is all about clout, but labels take on a risk. Kinda. They put the money up for you, but then they charge you with interest for everything that they pay for. But with that said, it still is a risk, because if they put the money up and they charge you with interest, but your shit flops, they don't get their money back. So that I do understand on their behalf. So with that said, they want to make sure that they have the closest thing to a guarantee on their return on investment. Let's put ROI up, return on investment. They want to make sure that if they give you $100,000, that they're going to make $1 million. And the best way to make sure of that is if that person already has an audience. If you already have an audience who is following you, who is paying attention to you, who wants to buy from you, who listens to you, that is a much easier return on investment pathway than somebody who don't have any of that. And some of y'all don't have any of that. And y'all be in my comments trying to tell me what I need to be doing. You don't have an audience. That's why you ain't getting no streams. That's why you can't sell no merch. That's why you can't book no shows. That's why you can't do your music full time. And that's why you work at Grease Monkey. You gotta have a fucking audience. Okay, Duck, then how do you build an audience? What do you want? You want me to give you 3 keys to build an audience? You want 3 keys? That what y'all want? Here's what these niggas want. This is what these niggas want, Duck. What they want? This what y'all niggas want? All right, cool. I'm gonna give y'all 3 keys to build an audience. Stammering over my words and shit. Number 1, educate. It's what I do every goddamn day. I educate. I educate on YouTube. I educate on Instagram. I give y'all knowledge that can make you some money. You know some shit. You know how to draw anime. You know about tantric yoga and how to make people come by just looking in their eyes. You know how to braid hair. You know how to do something. So educate, motherfucker, and make some money. Number 2, entertain. If you entertain, people are gonna watch you. Why? Because humans are dumb, okay? We're fucking stupid. And we need escapism. And we like looking at other people do shit. Random shit. Whether it's skateboarding, whether it's a comedy skit, whether it's people watching people in malls and libraries and shit. That's like a thing motherfuckers like to do. They like to watch people. So figure out what's entertaining to you and put that on your social media, and that will grow your shit. Last one is erotica. This is simple, okay? Some folks look good, some folks don't. We all got qualities that people like. We all got qualities people don't like. If you got more qualities that people like about you than don't like, and you don't know how to educate, and you don't know how to entertain, then don't put your ass on social media with your shirt off, with your pants off. You a girl, have the thong, have the sports bra, have the whatever, do the makeup, do the hair. You a fella, get the fade, get everything lined up, you know what I mean? Do that. And just turn motherfuckers on from afar. You ain't gotta fuck nobody. You ain't gotta suck nobody. You ain't gotta lick nobody. You ain't gotta do shit. You gotta do shit, but take the right picture and post that bitch, and you'll build a platform. You'll build your social media. Educate, entertain, erotica. 3 E's. Y'all hear me talk about it all the time. Don't tell me I ain't helped your ass no more. No more excuses. You wanna build your social media? There you go. You need the formula on how to do it? Okay, now you need some extra shit. And for that, that's what the links are for. You want the formula on how I did it through education, and it's also going to work for entertainment and erotica? Click the link up top on Instagram. Click the link in the box on YouTube. I'm out the pod. Y'all stay true.
Christopher B. A little Weezy. D-R-E. B-O-double-G. Bitch, that shit fire. Y'all thinking, hell, I don't know. Group82music.com.